It's a conversation heard in every honky-tonk bar in America. The pinnacle of BS you have with your buddies. Conversations so outlandish and absurd that the honky-tonk bars all around America are the only places where these conversations can be had with a pure lack of any political correctness.
But that don't change the truth none. There's right and there's wrong. You gotta do one or the other.
That's right. It's time for Honky Tonk Saturdays Bar Talk Happy Hour. And now, your hosts, Producer Raven and Odie Coyote.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Odie Coyote here. I hope you guys are having a fantastic night. Welcome to Honky Tonk Saturdays, the Bar Talk Happy Hour. I'm going to be in a lot of pain by the end of this one. If you want to see me eat some really freaking hot wings, get on over to our live stream. You can find us on Facebook and YouTube. Just look for KMXC Mix Country 106. Big show tonight. We got news from Jelly Roll. We got stuff going on with Morgan Wallen and his hair. He and I might have something in common with that. Find out here coming up this hour on the Honky Tonk Saturdays and the Bar Talk Happy Hour. Oh yeah. All right, guys. Well, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream. Finishing out here just tuning some things down here a little bit so I can hear. Producer Raven left to go get those said wings. Thank you guys so much for joining us today for the show.
And here's the songs that'll keep your boots tapping tonight on
It's
the
weird
Bar
to hear
Talk
myself
Happy
talk in the
Hour.
head.
I know what I've done.
Sorry, give me a second here. It's just weird to hear myself. If you're listening on the radio part, just a little weird.
And it's all happening right now on KMXC Des Moines, Mix Country 106, and Honky Tonk Saturdays.
All right. Are we having some stream issues? I hope not. I see my little thing like flickering in and out of red and yellow. And that concerns me just a little bit. Let's see which one it is, if it'll tell me. I got some video stuff. If you guys are having some issues hearing me or seeing me, let me know. Definitely want to make sure you guys are able to see and everything. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, welcome to the show. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So yeah, a little bit of preview for you guys here on the live stream. Got music, of course, like I said, from Jelly Roll. I'm going to bring that up here. There we go. Hang on. There, it's good. I wish you guys could see a little bit more of what I'm doing. But essentially here, what we tried to do on the Bar Talk Happy Hour show was just give you a little behind the scenes of what it's like running a live radio show. And let me do a little prep here before I forget. Got to get my talk breaks here. Got to do a little bit of this myself. Producer Raven left to go get those atomic wings. Some of the hottest wings around. So we'll see how that goes. All right. I'm going to jump over here. So we're going to be talking about some Blake Shelton history later on. Of course, I mentioned Jelly Roll, and we got Morgan Wallen. We got all the concerts coming up. If you guys got something you want to hear, hit us up. You can even be live on air with me. You can give me a call, 855-929-6106, 6106. There you go, 855-929-6106. All right. Well, let's see. I got some stories to tell you guys about. I totally botched this. I doubt I'll get to redo it, but I had an interview with one of the biggest names in Texas country music, and I blew it. It was a technical issue. It was on my end. I didn't have the backup going like I should have. I'm going to see about restarting these streams here. The whole things are just like flickering all around, and I think it might be my internet connection, but let's take a peek. If you guys are having issues, please let me know. It's always going to be the upload having the issues. Well, let's see what we got. This whole thing's kind of going nuts. So before we go too far. No, it should be doing fine, actually. At least for what we're doing. Yeah, it looks good. But yeah, if anybody's watching, yeah, do let me know how it's looking and how it's sounding. So I'm going to definitely be looking here at the comments and all that, just to see what we're doing here. I'm going to switch over so I can see the other account. Apologize for my silence here, guys. I'm just trying to make sure that let's see what we're doing here. All right. Yep. But I'm definitely going to be watching here just to see our comments here. So especially on YouTube, let me know. I've got it up here, so I should be able to see what's going on. So, all right. Otherwise, it looks like everything's okay from my perspective. I'm just kind of watching here. But anyway, all right. So I did something really dumb this week. I had an interview with Mike McClure. If you don't know who that is, just know he's got a song released by Garth Brooks. He's #1 on the CDX Nashville charts right now for Texas country with his hit single called Infinite Line with his band, The Great Divide. I had an interview with him, and I completely screwed it up. So here's what happened, y'all. Got the interview with this manager. We had to screw up on the date on their end, so we got that fixed. And then we're supposed to have it on Thursday this week. And we did the interview. I thought it went fine. And then yesterday, I go to watch it. I was going to kind of edit it down just a little bit, make sure it's nice and clean. I was real nervous. I'm interviewing one of the guys. Like, I had that, like, starstruck feeling. And there was a mess up with the audio. You could hear me, but you couldn't hear Mike. I would have much rather have heard Mike and not me and dubbed in some questions afterwards. But I am so furious. And that night I went and I got Raven on doing one of the calls that we do with them. And we fixed it for next time. And I thought it was right this time because even like right now, I can see audio going up and down. But, I can't tell, exactly what's going on because on the very final end, I'm only monitoring it from the console perspective. I don't have a great way to monitor it from, I guess final product end, if you will, without just, outright listening to it. So let me do that real fast here. I don't know why this thing's showing me like clear back to the 2-minute thing because that's not what we're trying to do. Let me go and look on our Honky Tonk Saturdays page real quick, see if I can't play it live there without just, outright listening to it. There we go. All right, cool. I don't know if you heard that loop back, but yeah, we're good. All right, so there is audio. I know it's working, which is great. But anyway, and now I know what to do next time, so this doesn't happen. But I blew a chance to interview with one of the greatest music producers, songwriters, and I blew it. and I'm so mad. It would have been a big interview for the station. We would have been promoting it like crazy. I'm just so upset with myself. I don't know if you guys have had that experience in your life where, you get a great opportunity and you just blow it. And it's something stupid too, like audio routing. Anyway, hopefully they'll give me another chance later on down the road. I would love to talk to Mike again. But yeah, I got a chance to talk to Mike McClure. Just my every time I say it, I almost want to cry. I'm going to be crying with those atomic wings here in a little while. Producer Raven left to go get those. She is off. Joint here that we found actually down in Texas. Realized that we had a couple up here. Didn't even realize it. Called Wingstop. Anyone got one of those down there? Let me know in the comments. But anyway, they're really good wings. I think I might cause a controversy here or World War III, but I think they're better than B-dubs. And if you don't know what B-dubs are, don't worry, you're not missing anything. Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't like their wings. I don't like anything about Buffalo Wild Wings. Nothing. Zero. If you had a place to go, that might be towards the bottom of my list. Every time I've gone into one, it's dirty. They don't clean. And it's not just one location. Like, I've been to 3 different locations here in Iowa, at least, and they're nasty. They're always sticky floors. The tables aren't clean. The food is lukewarm at best. And so I've always, shied away, but we're like, we needed something quick while we were out in Texas one night, and there happened to be a Wingstop, not just a couple blocks away. You could walk to it, although in Texas heat, that was a trip. Oh, yeah, good talk to you guys about the Texas trip. Maybe I'll bring up some pictures, too. That'd be fun. But, yeah, so we went over there, and, I mean, the place was clean and all of that, but the problem is they were just so busy. I can forgive busy and being late on an order sooner than I can forgive, overall bad service. So anyway, yeah. We were there and had the wings. We tried their garlic and lemon, I think, flavor one. We had their barbecue wings, and they were all really good. And so tonight we decided we'd try it again. I got a coupon for free fries for doing a survey. And so I'm like, all right, we'll give them a try. See if these up here. So hopefully Raven is having better luck. It didn't look like they had nearly the delay, at least from the time from when we ordered. But yeah, we'll see. Only this time I'm going to try their atomic wings. I was too chicken to try it, and I'm like, we're leaving the next day. It was literally Sunday, and then the next day we're supposed to be on a flight back down here, or back up here to Iowa, and I'm like, I don't want heartburn on the flight going home. I'm home now. I'll deal with whatever comes out the back end. I'm sure it's going to hurt just as much coming out as it does going in. But I want to do it. You guys love me. If you guys know me, I like to try spicy food. I've long since said I want to be a part of the Hot Wings show. I would love to be invited as a guest. I think that would be freaking amazing for a career to get invited on the show Hot Wings. Or Hot Ones. I keep saying Hot Wings. Hot Ones. Oh, my God. I can't talk. But I tried the Pringles and all that, and they're really good. All right, let's do a show. Mix Country 106 Honky Tonk Saturdays. How's everybody doing? It's Odie Coyote here hanging out with you guys. That's right. We got some news to get to. Y'all ready to hear about some news from Morgan Wallen, Jelly Roll, and some nostalgia from Blake Shelton. All right, guys, let's do this. First up on our list today, we're going to be talking about Blake Shelton and remembering his first #1 hit. Any of you guys remember what it was? I'll give you a hint. Can't you tell this is... And I still love you. That's right. It's Austin. Clear back in 2001 and had just his debut single. Very few artists get to do that. But back on August 11th of 2001, Austin landed in the top of Billboard's Hot Country Singles chart. He's Oklahoma native. He's very proud of that. But he moved to Nashville soon after he got out of high school. And he ended up finally getting a record deal with Giant Records. Now, Giant Records isn't in business anymore. And he kind of had a feeling about that after he signed. He talked about it as one of those rumors. But when his debut hit #1, for 5 weeks. It actually tied a record with, I don't know if I'd be proud of this, but it tied a record with Billy Ray Cyrus's debut single, Achy Breaky Heart. So the longest debut single to go number one, he tied it with Billy Ray Cyrus, I guess. I wouldn't be proud of that. I think that song was always a joke. It was what we would call a meme in 2023. It would be called a meme for a song. So congratulations to Blake Shelton. And on, gosh, 22 years now since then. He's been doing this for a very long time. So anyway, cool. Morgan Wallen went up and shaved his hair. And not even a little, a lot. He went and just shaved the whole thing off, the whole mullet. You guys know Morgan Wallen. He got a big old mullet he used to do. Since 2014, he's had it. But on his August 11th show here on Friday night, just yesterday, he came out on stage in Ohio wearing a ball cap, except there wasn't a mullet underneath it. There wasn't a enforestation of hair. Nope. It was just a very, very close shave. Go look it up. I'm sure it's on Twitter or X. But yeah, anyway, so here, speaking of X, here's what one of the fans had to say about it. Morgan Wallen cut his hair. I repeat, Morgan Wallen cut his hair. And when I say cut, I mean it's gone. I'm obviously adding emotion into the comment, but all right. I'm going to have to ignore the call here from producer Raven here, but here we'll do this. Here. We'll get to more stories here. It's producer Raven, y'all. Producer Raven, we are live on air. Can I help you?
I don't need to be on speakerphone for this.
Well, I'm on air, and I'm in the middle of doing news. So you're here with the fans here live, and we're ready for some wings. Are we getting wings?
That depends. Should I go in and ask him to make new?
What happened?
What time did you tell them to have it ready by?
6:15.
These feel like they've been sitting there for at least 10 minutes.
Are they ice cold?
The fries are definitely cold.
Yeah, go tell them. You just got out of the store?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell them that these are ice cold and that they should have them hot. They're cold. Oh, that's making me mad. Wingstop's not getting a good vote here. They were good the first time around. What's going on this time? But yeah, definitely go complain about that they're cold.
Okay. Yeah, like, the wings are lukewarm, but the fries are cold.
Yeah, go complain about that. Yeah, that would be something to complain about. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to continue with the show. We just got done talking about Morgan Wallen's lack there of a mullet. So, all right. Thank you, producer Raven. Thank you for all you do. All right. I don't want cold fries. That's nasty. Come on. Oh, man. So we might have a bit of a delay. Hopefully we can get the wings in before the end of the show. I'm bummed. Wingstop, what are you doing? All right. Well, continuing on, Jelly Roll shared a very interesting prison story. Now, most of you guys know Jelly Roll's had a very interesting past. He was in and out of jail right out of 18, and he struggled with it. And he ended up with the felony, and that felony isn't going away. But just to recap here, now, when I say this, everyone knows Jelly Roll now. He broke out this year, and he's taken the country scene by storm. He had 2 singles, both go to number 1. And, of course, Son of a Sinner and Need a Favor. And we did feature him on our Memorial Day show, and so we're really grateful to do that with him, and that was really cool. Now, he did learn some stuff in prison, and I'm going to quote this. He said it was the good old-fashioned ghetto dope is what we used to call it. He said to this interview, the ghetto dope, good old-fashioned ghetto dope. All right, now here's how you make the good old-fashioned ghetto dope. You take flaming hot Cheetos and you crunch them down, and he continues on, and then you put a little water and that kind of patty them out, like make a patty out of it. And he says you can chop up some of a little bit of beef sticks on them and pour a little cheese over the top of them, and you stick them on crackers. And he said it's actually really good. I kind of had a little vomit come up there, but maybe that's just me thinking about the atomic wings. I'm going to take your word for it, but he did also mention that he says he doesn't make the jail food anymore because he wants to leave his past in the past, and that stuff does bring bad memories or old memories for him, and he'd definitely like to forget them. So for that, I can understand that, and to completely empathize with you there, Jelly Roll. And I do congratulate you for turning your life around, having a great positive career. But I do know that a past is really hard to get out of. He went on in that interview. He mentioned they wouldn't let him move into an exclusive golf club course home because of his past, and he has to be careful certain places he travels when he tours and all of that. So anyway, all right, producer Raven just messaged me here. I'm going to get to that here on the live stream. But for right now, let's get you guys back on some music here, shall we? I think we should do that. Coming up this hour, we still have music from Alan Thompson. We got Hayden Haddock featuring John Wolf, Roger Krieger. Right now, I'd love to do you some Granger Smith. This is called Country Boy Love Extended Edition, and it's right here on Mix Country 106. Honky Tonk says, give me a call, 855-929-6106. All right, y'all. Thank you for allowing me that. So let's see what Raven says. Man, I think if they're gonna do orders early, they need to have like a warmer. I'm gonna tell producer Raven that. You might suggest they keep stuff in a warmer at least when they make stuff ahead of time. Man. I'm going to say, tell them they should also check out the live stream where we're having to talk about their cold wings and cold fries. We'll see if we can't get one of their PR people. I don't like to take advantage of doing this media stuff too often, but there are some things. Like, how do you knew, like, what we did is we told them actually this, like you do with pizza sometimes, like you make your order, we say we don't want it now, and we tell them the time that we do want it. You don't make it up early and then just let it sit somewhere. I don't know. That seems dumb to me, and I hate calling that out, but that's like a no-brainer, guys. If you say that you're going to be ready, and she wasn't, like, late, she got there at 6:15, and that's when the food should be hot. That's when they should be getting it timed so that it can come out and be hot. Or at the very least, put it in a warmer. This didn't even sound like they put it in a warmer. They just sound like they bagged it and stuck it on a shelf. And it's like, come on, guys. Sorry, guys. I get a little lively sometimes about that type of stuff, but we'll deal. All right. Let's talk about Texas. I was hoping my little boy would be wanting to be in here, but he ended up deciding he didn't want to be part of the show. But so here was Texas. All right, so we went out and we were visiting Austin. I am deducting it as a business trip because I did go to the Texas Association of Broadcasters Convention and Trade Show. And so that's a legitimate part of what I do for a living. So, Uncle Sam, you're going to let me have that off my tax bill this year, right? Not have to pay you so much, right? All right, anyway. But the family got to come on this trip with me, too. And they got to go check out a water park called Schlitterbahn. I don't have those pictures, but let me see if I can't throw up some stuff here. Oh, wow, we got $20 credit, too. Well, that kind of helps make up for it a little bit. Here, I'm gonna just show you guys my side screen over here. Let me see if I can't do that real quick. Gotta find the right input. Yeah, here we go. All right, so we're gonna probably see double for a second. Yeah, here you go. All right, so she said she's not going to do that, but they got that. She said to pay when we order next time and mention it to the staff. Okay. Well, that shouldn't make a difference. Like, if we paid ahead of time or paid in the store, we order the food and we should have it ready. It's dumb to me. I don't know if I'll be going to Wingstop now, but we'll see. It should still be hot when we order it. All right, so let's go check out some photos. We'll bring all these up. We'll see what we got. Because I took a bunch on my phone. We also got to go see Clint Black, which was really cool. Come on. It doesn't want to show my photos. That's making me kind of sad. Here, let me see if I can't. Let's hoping to get them up here. That makes me sad now. Come on, why is stuff just not working for me today? There we go. All right, so let's go check out some of our photos here. Come on. I'm having a slow connection. All right, let's check out some of these Clint Black. Come on there. Thank you. We had some decent seats. As you can see, I actually got some decent shots of him. We can probably do without that one. Sometimes you take them really fast, and it's hard to get them, but I definitely got a good couple of them. That one's not terrible. These are just a little fuzzy. I think it was the lighting. We went to a shopping mall called the Outlets of San Marcos. It's like the third most popular tourist attraction in Texas, according to Steve Warren, owner of Music One. And yeah, there was a huge line. I think we waited 15 minutes just to get a parking spot. But yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, there you go. The Outlets in San Marcos. We were staying out there. And yes, it was blazing hot. It was 111 degrees, y'all. I don't know how we survived. It was rough. It felt pretty bad. Not gonna lie. It felt pretty bad. So yeah. I got some new clothes though, including Clint Black shirt. Junior got a new cowboy hat. Hey, you don't need to see that. Nope. Wouldn't do much good. We did get some scenery shots. So these were over near Canyon Lake out there in San Marcos. So I got these shots here overlooking San Marcos itself. Really cool panoramic shots here. Out there, yeah, at Canyon Lake. $20 just to get in there, but even though we were only staying for a few minutes, I thought it was worth it. So the big beach that they got there, it's mostly felt like gravel. It didn't really feel like a beach. It felt like a gravel. But still very cool to get to check out. Junior found some seashells, so we took those back home. I think we're going to like epoxied or something like that. Maybe some like oil. I think it's called like mineral oil to kind of preserve them. Raven and Junior right there. My guy Steve Warren. This was overlooking the lake. Really cool shot here. There it comes into focus. The bluest water I've ever seen in a freshwater lake. I don't know how it's that blue. I know it comes from like an underwater aqua spring, but just the absolute most beautiful shot you've ever seen in your life. You can just sit there and just watch it. Junior and them looking at over there with Steve. Actually, Junior was standing beside me in that photo. There's a little family photo for us. I'm probably going to get that framed. That was really cool to get to see. Very cool. And again, some of that blue water extending out, going out the river there. Absolutely beautiful. And I was sorry to be back in Des Moines because as we flew in, it was only 73 degrees that day. And by comparison, at that time, it was still 102. There you go. Me getting work done on Monday, heading back. Monday the 7th, I actually had to go back and work. I didn't get a chance to just chill the entire time. I actually had to be back at work. But Junior's there helping me out, so that was fun. And the one thing I found interesting on the flight home is That's not smoke. That is water vapor. It's like a mist, like you do with the humidifier. They actually did humidify the air, and it was actually one of the most comfortable air. Like normally your nose, or sometimes you get a headache from how dry the air is. No, this one was actually perfect. I hope all planes do this. It was a very cool idea. Big ol' A320 is what we were on there. And then in Georgia, we almost didn't think we were getting off. That was in the middle of a severe thunderstorm. They removed everybody off the tarmac, and we're just sitting here, and I can feel the plane kind of rocking back and forth. But it was just, that day was just riddled with delays because that Sunday, Atlanta had some major weather come through, and from what we were told from Delta, basically nothing got out. So they're trying to make up for all of that. And so, obviously, then that day, they had issues with getting enough flight attendants. And, of course, then the severe weather rolled in, which delayed it even more. Yeah. I was thinking about how long it would take if we had to drive back home. And, 14 hours. You don't need to see that. That was me talking to Social Security. All right, guys. Well, those are some of the photos from the trip. Let me see if they've loaded up completely now. I'm going to see if I've got more photos. I do. We got to drive a Cadillac while we were there. That was fun, and Junior really enjoyed it. And the Delta cookies are something else. These things are amazing. You can buy them in the store, but they're really good. Not with the Delta thing on them, but you can buy these cookies there. It's really good. Junior playing on the little infotainment center. He had no issues at all on the plane, y'all. He did perfectly fine. But just cool. But yeah, this let me see if I can get a good shot of it. But this was our car that we got to drive, this Cadillac here. This CT5, something like that. Enterprise kind of screwed up our reservation, and so they gave us a upgrade for a car. So that was really cool of them. And yes, this is the proof that I was actually working. Me at the Texas Association of Broadcasters show, the exhibit hall. There you go. It was really fun. Let's see. But yeah, it was just really cool. Had some of the best food. Hang on, I gotta talk. Keep doing that. Mixed Country 106 and Honky Tonk Saturdays. How y'all doing? Odie Coyote here. Tequila is what we're going to blame it on. I've been over here chatting. I got lost here and a little late on the show because I've been going over the photos and stuff that we took out in Texas on our trip. And it was absolutely a blast. And y'all, if you want to hear more about it, you should definitely come over and check out the live stream happening over on our Facebook and YouTube pages. You got a request, hit us up, 855-929-6106. Also, mixedcountry106.com. Get those requests on. Love to hear from you guys. We still have a whole lot more coming up today during the show. And so just keep it attuned, y'all. You're not going to want to miss a thing. So keep it clicked, all right? All right, we are still doing good. We got like 8 minutes, and we're going to need it. That was supposed to be when we would do the atomic wings. All right. Let's head on over back to our slideshow, shall we? But one of the coolest concerts, getting to see him out in there. So this guy, Rick Trevino, you guys probably remember him, an old 90s country superstar. Well, he definitely had a good couple of hits. Very cool to get to see him out there. He opened up for Clint Black. I thought that was really cool. And, yeah, it was really cool to see. And he even had his daughter play a couple times, and that little girl can sing. She was good. Man, I should do... Hang on, let me see if this clears up if I let it load for a second. It's just like the other ones. No, it's still kind of blurry. That one's better. But yeah, he's been out doing it a while. Yeah, this is where we were sitting. They had plenty of space behind us out at Round Rock Amphitheater. They actually have two amphitheaters out there, and yes, you will get confused. This one's called Round Rock Amp, and then the other one's Round Rock Amphitheater. Yeah, that wasn't confusing at all. This was some of the best food truck food I've ever had in my life. It was a shrimp and rice bowl that was very much like a Mediterranean taste to it. It was really good. Really, really good. There was even a guy after us who he said he was an investor, and he was like, have you guys ever thought about having a restaurant? And like, it's that good. It was that freaking good, y'all. All right. Having fun. Do my American hat, Raven. This is Austin, y'all. It looks like they're just building it. Austin is one of the fastest growing cities in the country. Could not believe their skyscrapers and how quickly they're building them up, and just the changing scene in Austin. It's just crazy to see how much development is going on out there. But cool. Very, very busy. Definitely get stuck in a lot of traffic jams. Their radio station out there, KFMK, it was the first time I actually got to hear HD radio for FM. And if you don't know, if you maybe you guys know this already, but in radio, like this new thing is they're trying to make radio better. Like, you know how you used to have like, you know, channel 13.1 for TV? They're doing the same thing now for radio. And in fact, they've got technology now that can help make AM radio sound like analog FM radio. They're actually finding ways to make even AM radio sound better. And yes, there was a big discussion there about how automakers are trying to get rid of AM radio in cars, and it's actually not going to pass. All of them have had since reverted, and they're going to include it because the logic is that all these automakers can actually get around that frequency thing. They say the electric vehicles that interferes. But yeah, no, it's just garbage. They can pick a different frequency for their stuff to work in, and that's not a limitation. Plus, FCC is not going to let them go through with it. So, but anyway, guys, those are some of the photos that I had from the trip. Yeah, very cool stuff here. And yeah, thanks for letting me share some time with you. It looks like Raven just got home, so we're going to be doing the atomic wings here soon. I'm going to have her bring me down a glass of milk because I'm probably going to chicken out on all this. But let's see if we can't get back over here. I'm going to go to a wide shot here real quick. Hopefully she'll be coming down with it here pretty quick. We're going to be doing CDX news here soon, so we won't have too big of an issue. Get my level set. Hope you guys have been enjoying it. Let me go check the comments here and see if any of you guys have replied or anything. Not seeing anything here. Nothing there. That's fine. I'm gonna open up. Oh, here comes producer Raven. And the chicken's hot. Okay. All right. That was nice of them, but I still think it's BS. And we are live right now. Just want to let you know, so don't say anything incriminating. I ordered 30 wings, and 5 of them should be the atomics. Oh, don't tell me they gave you the wrong order. Okay. I need my glass of milk. Raven says I'm gonna go howling now. All right. Here we go, y'all. We're going to do this. But I am asking for a glass of milk here. Sharon's going to be right back with that. Let's do this. Let's see how much time I can squeeze out here. I think I can squeeze it in after this next song here. We'll see. All right. Oh, man. I'm just looking here real quick. I'm waiting here. I'm nervous, y'all. All right, we're gonna get rid of this liner, and we're gonna go on after this track here, and then I'm gonna have to suffer shortly after and do the concerts. All right, give me a little paper towel and one of the atomic wings. Here we go. Here, I'll open up both of your mics too. So after you give it to me.
The sauciest one.
Oh, this is the atomic?
This is the atomic.
Y'all get a good look at that. Man, I can't do this.
Do it. Do it. Do it. You wanted it. You ordered it. You eat it.
Famous last words. Oh, it's gonna hurt. And I'm gonna do the whole thing all at once. It's all
One bite. One bite. Come on, you took on a
These are
Hot
bones.
Ones potato chip.
Yeah, that's not saying much. This is probably hotter than that.
Come on.
It smells hot. Like it's
Take
actually,
that bite.
It's infuriating my nostrils.
Eat the wing.
Oh.
Eat the wing. Eat the wing. Eat the wing.
Here, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it on air. We're gonna do it on air. Give me a minute 50. We're gonna do it live on air. We're gonna talk about it. Oh, look at this, y'all.
I gave you the sauciest one.
Of course you did. Oh, talking about spicy, that muddy water. On the song. Love my truck. We actually drink some milk a little before just to...
No.
I'm not allowed?
No.
You're evil.
I love you too.
I love you, but I'm you should get Junior in here quickly. See if he'll watch Daddy eat a hot wing. This might be the hottest thing I've ever ate.
Junior, you want to see Daddy eat a hot wing?
Let's see. You got 55 seconds here. All right, bud. You ready to see me eat a hot wing? He's like, I don't know. Are you excited?
Yes.
All right, Daddy's going to eat this. This is really spicy. Hang on. I can't hear you, bud. What'd you say? Okay. We're going to eat the wing. I got 20 seconds here, y'all. We're going to go live on air and do it. It's going to suck for the people just listening. I'm going to get over to the live stream right now. Here we go. I'm nervous. Hey y'all, Oda Coyote here. So I've been hyping this up, and even on the live stream, I have the atomic wing in my hand. You guys need to go over to the live stream right now if you want to see this. Otherwise, you're only going to get to hear the reaction. And I'm going to try and get through the break when doing this too. I'm going to about to be in a lot of pain. I'm going to do this all in one bite here. Let me undo producer Raven's mic. Go ahead and talk.
Eat the wing. Eat the wing.
All right.
Eat the
It
wing.
is time.
For the howl.
The Wing Spot Atomic Hot Wing. It's the hottest one they have.
Wing stop.
Wing Stop. I can't. All right.
Eat the wing. Eat the wing. Woo! Yeah! You can do it!
There it is.
Yeah!
It's like taking chili powder and just pouring it on your hand and just eating that. Okay.
You can take a swing of milk now. Or would you like to wait till after you do concerts?
It's literally just like sucking down chili powder. Oh.
Anyone want to audition this guy for Hot Ones?
Oh. Oh, that hurts. That hurts so bad. Oh.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry.
All right. We got concerts.
Yes, do the concerts.
All right, coming up. Oh, my teeth hurt. It's like mouthwash. Like
Worst case scenario, I guess I could jump in.
I got this.
Okay.
Oh.
Otherwise,
25th
wave the white flag.
On the 25th, Kip Moore is going to be in Cedarburg, Wisconsin.
Cedarburg.
Cedarburg. The 26th, Morgan Wallen's going to be in Washington, D.C. And on the 27th, Randy Travis in Laconia, New Hampshire.
Hey, you did it! Take a nice big swig of milk. Wasn't he great, folks? Let us know in the comments down below.
I'm going to die now.
What a champ.
Oh. Okay. We still have a couple more songs coming up, folks. I want to thank you so much for joining us here on Honky Tonk Saturdays. Thank you for watching me.
Are you crying?
Yes, a little.
And this is coming from a man that could barely cry at all.
Oh. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. We got Honky Tonk Saturdays Extended Edition coming up till 3 a.m. And yeah, get those requests at mixcountry106.com. You can call us, but I can't guarantee you I'm going to be able to pick up the phone for a little while. But feel free to leave a message, and we'll get your dedications on
As soon as we can.
as soon as. So coming up, we have Sunny Sweeney on the way. Please be Santa Tone, one of my favorite songs right now. Let's kick it out with Mama's Don't Let Your Babies Eat Hot Wings from Waylon Jennings. Mama's Don't Let Your Babies Go to Be Cowboys right here on Mixed Country 106. Honky Tonk Saturdays. Oh my gosh, we're still on the live stream, so.
You did it. And you got 4 more, too.
Okay, give me another one. Give me another one. Give me another one. Oh, let's do this. Oh.
Whoa, take away.
They're all right here.
Right here?
Yep. That looks like more than 5.
Oh,
Or did you get 10?
I only got 5.
Oh, that's more than 5.
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, maybe they give me a few extras. Oh, here we go.
Eat it, eat it, eat it.
Want to try this one?
That one's not as bad. Oh.
It's sweet.
Oh. Yeah. Still hurts. All right.
Nope, that's what
I think I'm not going to make it through the rest of the show. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up early. I need. What? What's his problem? He wants one?
No, he thinks this one's spicy. It's not.
Oh, no,
These ones, Junior, are spicy.
Yeah, they separated them. Okay, guys. Thank you for tuning into the live stream. We love you. And